I'm going to answer some questions.
Thank you.
About veganism that I got. And I have Katie Hawley here with me, too. Because she's vegan, too. I don't think she wants to be in camera shot, so, which is okay. But, yeah. Probably shouldn't eat while I'm doing this.
Can't stop eating.
So, anyway.
Can't stop, won't stop.
First question I have is, do you have any advice for a person considering veganism? I've been an on and off vegetarian for a few years, but have never fully committed to it. I know about meatless alternatives and have a few books on veganism. I suppose I'm wondering more about dealing with friends and family. I don't get much support being meatless, and veganism might be even more foreign to them. I guess I could do with more advice on what to say / do without becoming a super bitch. It's not really anybody else's business what you eat.
Oh! I didn't know. I was really unaware.
That you're a traitor?
I was really unaware that it's 420.
Are you?
It's not really anybody else's business what you eat. I mean, I guess for myself, whenever anybody tries to express any sort of concern or anything about my dietary choices, and they tried to bring up questions like where do you get your protein or whatever, that is an obvious sign to me that they don't really know much about food or health. So I usually tell people that they just need to educate themselves, and then we can talk. So maybe you could do that, and I suppose if they're persistent. I mean, I'm not very warm to people or their when they're giving me criticism about things like this, so I might not be the best person to ask, but I feel like when it comes down to it, it's not really anybody else's business what you eat.
I'm not really in the business of educating people either about it. That's not my job. If you're interested, do the research or whatever. So usually if people, I don't know, ask oh, you're vegan? I just, yeah, I'm one of those kids, and try to brush it off before I have to have a conversation about it because I don't want to.
If it's something that you think is right and it's something that you want to do, you have to be willing to stand up for it. You know?
Yeah, and I will, but when you get those questions where do you get your protein? People just don't understand.
I'm not saying argue with people, but just
well, I feel
know that you're okay with it.
Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like one of the reasons people have such a difficult time with something like veganism is because they take your choice to cut animal products out of your diet as a personal attack.
Yeah, it's super threatening, to a lot of people.
Aspirin.
Some people are really shitty, and some vegans are really shitty and aggressive about that, and they think they are somehow superior to people.
Fuck you.
But
is it silly?
He's not vegan.
Hey, you see these brass knuckles? They're vegan too.
But anyway.
See your face? It's not vegan,
So
I'm gonna hit you with
fuck them
knuckles.
and yeah, whatever.
It was in the my bag.
The next question is, hi, Miss Jamie. I'm really considering becoming vegetarian or vegan. Vegan. I've been raised on animal products, and I was wondering, would spontaneous change in my diet be bad? Should I slowly transition into a cruelty-free lifestyle? Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day, y'all.
I noticed no real difference. I did not do it gradually. I just did it kind of cold turkey.
Oh, yeah,
the only real difference, not difference, but the only thing that kind of startled me was the amount of bowel movements I started making every day. Because I used to poop once a day. And then I went vegan, and now I poop all the time,
3 to 6 times a day.
3 to 6 times a day, and that's really cool. Because I like pooping, but I don't think it's going to like put your body into like any sort of shock or anything like that, especially if you're feeding yourself a rounded, balanced diet and you're getting all of your nutrients and stuff.
Yeah, you might even just feel better.
That happens a lot. People feel better because a lot of the a lot of people's
I'm not.
a lot of people's bodies have a lot of people's bodies have issues digesting dairy and stuff.
No, it's fine.
It and makes them feel bad, and they don't really notice it or think about it because they're so
Just trying to put it in front of them.
used to it.
Oh, okay.
Good work, right?
Nice of you.
Yeah. So no, you'll be fine. Yeah. And the third question is, what is it like as a vegan being in a relationship with someone who is not? I'm vegan and have believed for a while now that I probably couldn't be with someone long term who wasn't because of what I saw as conflicts of values and I considered to be important. But I've been sort of seeing / really interested in someone who is not vegan, and I don't know if it will become an issue in the future. So I would like to get your take on your experience. I don't give a fuck what other people eat. I don't feel like somebody being like omnivorous, definitely, or I don't feel like somebody being omnivorous, like, I don't fucking know. I don't think it's a big deal. People eat what they want to eat, and I don't think somebody, like, not being vegan makes them a bad person. Like, it's all just, like, personal choice, and I don't think it's anybody else's business, like, what they do eat. And granted, like, for me, as long as I'm in a relationship with somebody who is, like, accepting and supportive of my veganism, and I mean supportive in a way, like, that they're not, like that they don't have an issue with it, or it isn't something that they, that they mock me for, or whatever. Just somebody, I guess somebody who has the same respect for me as I do for them. I don't care what they eat. I feel like something as petty as like a dietary choice should play any role in somebody's relationship or like love life. I mean, unless they're assholes about it and they're not cleaning their cheeseburger cookware or anything like that before they're trying to feed you. I don't know. It's all about respect. Like, as long as there's respect there and you're supportive of one another, then it's fine. Do you have any?
What's a relationship?
What's it like being in a relationship with somebody who's vegan?
It's fun to offer you shredded beef.
You did that today.
You did.
But
as long as you're not forcing it in her face.
But on the same note, like,
Because I know that you want it.
I don't want it.
Inside.
No, I don't want it.
You're gonna give her bit.
I don't know. I feel like even though I am vegan, I am an appreciator of all foods vegan and not.
You can look at a good piece of meat.
I
Totally. That is a good piece of meat.
That is not my jam.
It is for me. I love meat. I love it so much, but I just don't.
I will smell the shit out of some cheese though, and just drool.
Yep. But
But
anyway, so if you like this guy, don't let something like that stand in your way. Anyway, okay. Yeah, vegan questions answered. Bye.
Watch this.